Can y'all hear me? Hello? Okay. This is awkward. It feels awkward. This is a planned but not planned thing. And I'll kind of explain some stuff here in a moment. Meow! Hello, Tinkerus. Nimby, hi. Thundercharged, or aka Lightning Smite. I see you over there. Thank you for stopping by. Tonight we're mostly just chatting. I might play some games after I go through some explanation of what's going to happen in the next couple weeks. But 2 days ago, cheese. 2 days ago was cheese. Katie, you'll be hi. Thanks for the cheese slap, I guess. Yeah, two days ago I announced my indefinite hiatus from streaming. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tiny bit. I feel like it's a little loud, but it might be just a little loud on my side. Hold on. Okay. It's a little bit less distracting. Bungus, yeah. Bungus. So, indefinite hiatus, right? I don't know when I'll be back or if I will be back in this form. So, I actually really like streaming. But I've decided it's probably best if I take a break. Couple of reasons. Let me find. I have a list. I've got the list. Kind of keep my thoughts organized. Where did I put such list? Okay, it's right here. Hi Nimby. Hello there over there on YouTube. Okay. First things first. It's been almost like 2 years, like April of 2024. I tore a ligament in my groin area, which sounds terrible. And I did it while I was like slightly moving stuff in the basement. It is a re-injury from work when I was lifting a lot of stuff. And I did not really recover from that. So what's funny is I know I didn't slow down as much as I should have, and I kept doing stuff. And I basically strained all the muscles around my hip, like the entirety of both sides of my groin muscles, my glutes, and my lower back after a while. So I'm very broken, and I've been working on it slowly to fix it. But sitting long periods of time is not good for me. Yeah, it's bad. It's recoverable. I'm actually doing really well in the last couple of weeks. I had to buy a different bed for one, and that was like earlier this year. That did help because I was having issues. I messed up the joint so bad because the weakening. My hips were actually falling out of joint. I don't know if you ever know what that feels like, where like your just joints kind of pop out of place. It's extremely uncomfortable. But they were so weak. They were doing that. Well, when I finally switched to a firmer bed, I was able to stop that, and now they're just weak. They just have very weak muscles. So it's not great. So I have a hard time going up and down stairs. I can't lift my legs. I can't do a squat without having some sort of way of helping push myself back up. I have to use my arms to do it. So going upstairs is extremely hard. Lifting my legs up above like 4 inches, like from a 90-degree. Like if I'm sitting down and I try to lift my leg up, just like 3 to 4 inches, it's very tough. It doesn't want to do it. So the muscles are very broken. They're strained, and so I have to fix them. It has been a process trying to get. There's a couple times where I thought I got some stuff under control and was feeling better, and then I did some workouts and I ended up kind of re-injuring myself. Maybe I miss you too. It's not all bad news though. This was one of the reasons I like to walk away. That's the main reason. I just need to get away from the desk. And so like the first part of the spring, I'm just going to move. And I do better if I'm not sitting down for long periods of time, basically. Happy New Year. I am excited about new things though. Yeah. So the goal is to regain my mobility. It is doable. It is a slow process. It requires sitting. The problem is sitting does not help gain any strength in those muscles. It actually makes it worse. So a lot of people with hip issues are people who sit a lot. So I have to not. I have to be like walking, standing. Like sitting is fine, but like not sitting at several hours at a time. And a lot of my hobbies, not just streaming, a lot of my hobbies just require me sitting at a computer for a long period of time. Yeah. It sucks. I was actually able to go out and like do stuff in the yard yesterday. It was amazing. I probably, honestly, some periods of time I probably shouldn't walk in with a walker, but I didn't because I'm stubborn. I have a very high pain tolerance. Probably a little bit too high, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, I can just tough it out. Definitely one of those tough it out people. It's not always healthy though. But yeah, spending some time of this spring, or actually this winter, early spring, I'm just going to be away from the desk. I am going to be going to the gym and doing some physical therapy, but it's not like anything intense. It's going to be super lightweight, just moving specific muscles to re-strengthen them so it can handle not getting re-injured, basically. It's a very like touchy kind of in between of like, I can't push too hard, but if I don't push enough, I'm never going to get better. So broken, so broken. And I'm tired of being broken. It's like I'm coming across like close to the 2-year mark, and I'm like, I'm over it. I'm done. I've gotta get it fixed. No, it's fine. It's fine, Sakuna. I'm happy you came by. Mm-hmm. So, as I get that under control, I'm gonna be like, I've been learning 3D modeling. I've been learning kit bashing. I am going to keep pursuing that knowledge to like open up some asset stores for VTubers, which I think would be great. I do need to start making money again. I'm not any dire need of like, I'm not broke or anything like that. I'm not in any dire need of money right now. I'm fine. But I would like some savings. I need to build up some savings again. And some extra cash. I'm not going to get political, but like in this current political environment, I would like to have some spare money on me. And I want to have a skill that I can take with me wherever I need to go. And so as long as I've got a computer or laptop, I can do stuff like that, make some money, get some latent income going. Because I used to do it, I still do it with Vroid assets. I don't make any Vroid assets anymore, but I made a decent amount of money using Vroid assets, so I'm just going to upgrade into actual 3D modeling and proper 3D assets and such. So with like issues, yeah, it did start with my job. And I knew it was a problem with my job because I had pulled it a few times. Basically, it's just me grabbing stuff from the side and twisting while I was on my feet. And I had pulled that muscle before a few times. but I was actively working, and I was much stronger than when I pulled it like a couple years ago, because I had been away from my job for a year. So I wasn't as strong and I wasn't as active because I was sitting at the computer working on stuff. And so it did not I couldn't walk it off that time, which was, I thought I could do. Like, nope, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. I knew I had hurt myself because I heard a pop. Like, there was a very distinct pop, and I had to hobble over to the wall to make sure I didn't fall over. And it wasn't even a big movement. I just kind of twisted real fast. I had like a small box in my hand, and it just, my body's like, nope, you're broken now. Blech. I didn't think that such a small movement could do so much damage. But it did. As the olds, man. Scree! But yeah, in my downtime, I'm going to be working on some 3D modeling. I can't like sit at the desk for too long a period of times, but I will be working on that slowly but surely. I've gotten some courses. I've paid for some intensive courses on building models from scratch, which I think is really cool. I'd like to add some stuff to the VTuber community that maybe haven't seen in other areas. I can't guarantee anything. I think it would be really neat to make some more male assets for VTubers. That would be nice, but in the beginning it's just going to be really basic rudimentary type things to get my hands on like how things work from beginning to end and whatnot. I know how to build models from other people's pieces, but now I need to learn to build mine from scratch. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I've been learning this for a while. I was like, I'm getting closer. A VTuber's body, and I think it's cute. Yay! Repetitive movement can be surprisingly bad. Learn the hard way with your knees. Yeah. When I was working in retail, I spent 90% of my time on my feet. I think I probably walked 20,000 steps a day. I'm not exaggerating. I walked most of my shift. I walked in steel-toed. They were tennis shoes, but they were steel-toed shoes on, hard concrete tile. So, like, it's not a very forgiving surface. I knew it was bad. I did what I could to mitigate it, but, like, that was just my job. So 8 hours a day on your feet, just walking back and forth. Not only just walking, but also lifting. Did a lot of lifting and whatnot. I was trying to get out of the job before it did some damage to me, but I couldn't get out fast enough. And that is life. Ugh. Isn't no good. Hopefully you got to be able to recover with your knees a little bit, but like, you do damage to your cartilage. Like, you can't really fix that. It is what it is. It's damage. Once you break it, you can't do a whole lot to like recover that. I don't think your body builds back those barriers. That's why people get arthritis and they have to have knee replacements, hip joints. Now they've come up with some really new technology lately. I believe over in Germany, where they inject a goo between your joints and it helps you rebuild that lost cartilage. But that is extremely new and experimental, and it's not even on the regular market right now. So, and it's not going to be around probably for another, like, at least in the Americas, probably for another decade. It's nothing permanent. Good. That's good. Thinking about it, yeah. I was very worried that like I was gonna like do some major damage to my hips when they kept popping out of place. Buddy hot! I knew it was you. You said you were gonna throw pillows. So I did have to spend like a pretty penny on a new bed to make sure it was firm enough. Dogs are being loud. Here they go. Hold on, I'm gonna look for a second. I can find anything. Okay, they mostly went upstairs. They're very excited because they go outside and they go up the basement stairs. And they're like, yay, outside. And they're like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Hi, DK. Thanks for the headband, Marshall. But I'm looking forward to building some assets for VTubers. You might see me post on Twitter. For those who are interested, I know like not everybody's interested in like what goes on behind the scenes and what it makes to build a VTuber. I understand that. It fascinates me because I'm an artist and I like to learn different medias. It's just another type of art form for me. But I will probably ask on my Twitter and Blue Sky what you would like to see in a shop for when it comes to VTuber assets. I'm going to be specializing in 3D, not 2D, which I think is not used as often now. I mean, you still see it, but I will be asking questions. I'm going to be active in the space. I will be around. Just not actively streaming. So I wanted to say, where I lost my spot again. I'm also kind of like stepping it back a little bit just because of like all this AI nonsense. It's not like a main reason, but it's kind of like an auxiliary reason. It's like, yeah, this space is getting really weird when AI. So like originally, like for people who've been around for the longest time, Cherrily AI, it was based off my kayfabe was an AI concept and stuff. This was before AI was. This was before what do you call it? Those stupid like pictures everybody was using for currency. I forget what they're called. Mesh Wi-Fi. Yeah, AI is all over the place, and unfortunately, like I built my branding before AI was a thing, which I find really funny, because like when I created the concept, it was like based off of Kizuna Eye, also an AI, but it was at the time it was very sci-fi, and all of a sudden the sci-fi became real. I'm like, oh, and it became bad. In between the memes, it's just so annoying. Yeah, I don't like it. I want to step away from that. Distance myself quite a bit. But yeah, it started out as like a cute kayfabe lore, and now it's just like, ugh. It's bad. It's not good. So I want to just kind of like look at the space, like when I say the space, like the VTuber space, and just sort of observe, see what's going on. It's important to me to like represent like how things are marketed as well, because like now we've got like a very toxic Twitter, which is still sadly extremely important when it comes to marketing, but like there's like ethical issues. There's a lot of ethical issues right now using Twitter, X Twitter, what do you want to call it? I don't care. And a few other spaces like Meta, and then anything Meta and anything Twitter, of course, is scraping for AI. And this is not necessarily important for a lot of VTubers. I understand that people have to use it for reach because there isn't really a replacement yet. I get that, but I have to. Oh, doggos are coming back. Here come back, doggos. Okay. Yeah, there's no strong competitor for Twitter. Blue Sky is great. I will say Blue Sky is really nice. It does have I didn't start using Twitter until I started VTubing. So like my Twitter is as old as my VTuber account. It does feel like the original days a little bit is different. It's nicer, but it does not have the reach. And when it comes to like learning about new artists and new like VTuber tech and like new Blender stuff, because right now like I'm inundated with this really cool Blender like add-ons and stuff like that, I would have never found that on Blue Sky. That doesn't exist over there. I wish it did. It's just not there yet. It doesn't exist. So Yeah, AI is not necessary. AI in like the form that like people poo-poo on is not really necessary. There are different uses for AI that are legit and ethical. It's just a word that's being tossed around a lot. Where everybody's mad at it is basically where it's being used wrong. So, on my Twitch has always been just Cherrily, but like say YouTube and Twitter and Reddit and a few other places, I'm Cherrily AI, and I'm gonna I'm stepping back away from that. I'm like, I don't want to touch this anymore. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And I don't want to deal with Twitter as it is currently. I don't know how I want to handle Twitter right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what to do with it. Like, there's a necessity there, but I don't know what to do with it. Because as an artist, I don't feel comfortable posting anything there anymore. So, I don't know. Are you thinking of leaving it? No, probably not. I'm kind of hoping, like, the government will take it away from Elon, but there was threats about that for a little while, but that's not going to happen with our current political environment. Because he has a lot of violations. It is useful in some ways. I would, as it stands now, as I would not share art or specialty images on it. I would currently things like Nightshade and Glaze, those things don't work anymore on the special type of like AI editing and whatnot. I would use Twitter as a place to market specifically with imagery that you're okay to share, and I would use it for basic like statements and stuff, but I would not be putting up any specialized art or anything. I would link away from it constantly. I think that's how I would handle it now. Yeah. In general it's not safe for artists. Anywhere you post, your work can be scraped. That is how it is, and the US government has no intentions of putting any sort of guardrails on that currently. That's already come up, I believe, legally and in Congress, and they're like, no, we're not going to look at this for another 3 years. They're just not doing anything about it because there's a lot of cronyism going on, so it's not happening. So we just have to protect ourselves. We are on our own. It's very rogue. But when it comes to branding for myself, I'm stepping away from that. Saw a cherry tree today. Nice. They won't bloom for a little while. They still got a ways. March. It is really warm here, by the way. It's been like 70 degrees and raining. Rain's been kind of nice. I'm kind of expecting things to bloom early, and then we're gonna get a really bad frost, and then just all the flowers are gonna die. Is that something from SpongeBob? I don't know anything about SpongeBob. I miss the SpongeBob era. Goodbye, SpongeBob. What was the other things I talking about? Yeah, marketing on the internet's gotten complicated. I don't know how I want to handle that, and I'm a little like, I guess say burned out, but not really. I just don't. I don't have the energy to mess with it. I think that's what it is. I just don't have the energy for this stupidness. Yeah, it would still be bad. Absolutely. It would be bad, Church Tina. It's such a mood. I think burnout is the wrong word, but like giving my energy to something like that, I'm like, no. I refuse. I have other things that are more pressing to worry about. So on a side note, I've been working on stream avatars. I've been working on stream avatars because I knew that I was going to be going on hiatus within like a year. Because the reason is I wanted to leave that for other streamers and sort of like an Easter egg during streaming that I existed in the space and my friends existed in this space. That's what this project was for. It's not done. I'm still going to keep working on that, and I'm going to make sure that gets launched. Because that's my little haha I was here kind of deal, because a lot of people will be using it regardless. They're not knowing who these VTubers are, who these people are that I put in there. But we know, and when we see it, it'll be kind of fun. Be like, hey, yeah, that's actually me, or yay. It's just a little way, just a little like I said, just the kind of leaving your mark is just a little Easter egg in other people's streams. Like, oh, I have stream avatars. Check out this like whole big character creator version that I've been using. I don't know if it'll take off or not, but like I do see people using sets, and it's kind of fun when like, oh, it just like randomly pop up in somebody's stream. It may not be a VTuber stream, it may be like a regular person's stream, but like we were here, but that's what that project is for. And I'm going to finish everybody that is currently active in Hyperdrive, plus a few others, is the goal. The knowers are going to know. Exactly. Knowers are going to know. And it's going to be there. Mm-hmm. Know what Danganronpa is? I've never played Danganronpa. I do know about it. I've watched people play. I might even like do a rogue pixel art stream here and there, but don't expect any like major content from me or like a regular stream schedule or even me. I'm talking about like a stream every like several months kind of deal. Like this is why I'm going on an indefinite hiatus. So I'm not actively streaming, but I might pop in. If you still happen to be like followed or subscribed, you might see me going. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to advertise it. I'll be just like, hey, I feel like doing this today. I'm working on something. I'll show what's going on, just to make sure people see it, that I am making some progress on that particular project. I'm almost done with Mikey's model. I think the next one is going to be Shad. The next few are going to be like Shad, Carbide, Sonya. And then like me and Obzy. And then I'd like to get Yui and Suiren in there and like a few others. I need to ask their permission. There's a few other people I'd like to ask their permission. So I'm going to keep working on that. I need to add some extra ones. I may like release it a little early once I get a good base set going on. That was still the idea. So it shall become a thing. I'm not letting that project go. So many names you recognize. Yeah. We're gonna have a lot of streams before I decide to take off on the 24th. I'll have a last stream on the 24th, but between then, I'll be streaming as much as possible. I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning, for sure. Any new members of Hyperdrive? No. I think Hyperdrive is, I wouldn't say it's closing, but everybody is going their ways. At this point, it's just kind of like a group of friends anyway. So there's no active like Hyperdrive events or projects or anything like that. Not to say it couldn't happen. I'm not closing the Discord. I consider it, but I'm not closing the Discord because I like talking to people, and every once in a while I want to like show people what I'm doing or ask opinions about stuff. I can't say I'm going to be very active there, at least the first like several months, because I'm going to be definitely working on myself. But the Discord is not getting shut down. It's staying open for now, anybody else who's in there is still welcome to like post. Like any Hyperdrive members are still welcome to post. If they want to do a Hyperdrive project, they're totally welcome to it. I think it would be fun, but everybody, I do want people to. I'm gonna ask them later. I want them to advertise their own proper Discords, because I know like Chad has their Discord and Kyrie has her Discord, and Zania might have one too. To make sure that those are advertised so people can still keep up with the like when I'm not around. So if I'm not around, I mean the Discord's gonna get quiet. There's not gonna be many people to like to go advertise to, or just announce that they're going live. So I want to make sure people can kind of make their way over to their other favorite streamers within the group. I'll have them post those if they want. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Michael, hi! No slap, only fight. There's like no way that I'm not gonna be like on some of your streams, so I'll probably be on some of like Kyrie's streams or a few other places. Yes, I'm going on indefinite hiatus. I am taking a break, mostly like a health break and some other personal reasons. I want to expand my skill set outside of VTubing. Yeah, we were talking about I tore a ligament in my groin and it broke everything. That sounds really bad in two different ways. It's not like that. Oh no, yes. No, the thing is I did this like it's almost been 2 years now. The problem is I have not like given myself a chance to properly heal. So, full timer in the art mines. Yep, pretty much. You dragon kicking and screaming into Stremsy. I'm fine with like hopping into some other people's streams or doing some cameos every once in a while. I still kind of want to do like a few short skits with Pending, and I'm going to poke them about it. But my main focus is not streaming currently. Stop breaking myself. I know, I'm aware. I'm doing my best. I had considered for a little bit, and then I considered this last year of like just officially graduating, but the truth is like, even though it didn't really start that way, Cherrily is very much my account now. Like Cherrily originally was like a kayfabe like lore-ish type. It was closer to what the traditional VTubers were way back when in 2019. It is not that, this is very much my account. It's very much me. I don't see graduating myself anytime soon. Fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna work on it. Graduate's not for me. I'm just gonna take a good long nap. It's nap time. I do feel like there's like some advantages to it though. Before I was VTubing, I was a director for like a LARP. And I was in LARPing for quite a while, almost about the same amount of time. But when I decided I wasn't, it was a little bit more toxic when I left. There's no toxic reasons why I'm leaving VTubing currently. This is just for my own personal reasons. To be honest, I'm kind of leaving in a good headspace. But I left the LARPing community, and it took me, I don't know, 6 or 7 months for me to like get my brain out of like director mode. It took so long for me to not walk in a store and see I used to go into places and like, oh, that'd make a good prop, or I'd see something on a show and like, oh, that'd be a good storyline to run for somebody. Like it's kind of like a DM for like D&D and stuff, but just live action. And it took 6 or 7 months to like turn that part of my brain off, and I'm kind of hoping the same thing's going to happen when I step away. So like whenever I do get myself turned back around and possibly come back into space, it'll be a very refreshed brain where it's not like constantly on content creation mode. Yo, wacky programming. Yeah. Hi, Demon. Remember when graduating meant finishing high school or college? Yeah. Graduating is a lot more permanent in the VTuber space. I don't consider this like this is permanent. This is an indefinite hiatus. It is a hiatus, but there's like, it's going to be, I don't need a bath. If you stop working for your job, can you say you graduate instead of resignation? Yeah, I've graduated from this BS. Get refreshed. True, I do need, like, I'm kind of hoping to get out of the streamer brain. I'm gonna be honest, because there's like, you come back with a different energy when that happens. When it comes to projects, and I've experienced this with other things before. And like I said, I experienced it with like LARPing and whatnot. And after that, it took like a year and a half, and I just wasn't working on anything major. And then like, I saw Kizuna Ai, which has come up recently. Kizuna Ai saying "fuck you" at video games over and over again. I'm like, what is this? That's what got me started YouTubing, which is very funny, but. But getting out of that streamer brain, I think, is going to be good for me creatively. So, if when I come back, I'm going to be looking at things really differently, which I kind of hope. You'll be honest, you were the one who inspired me to become a VTuber in the first place. I'm so happy you gave me the push to be one. Recently, I helped someone make the push to be a VTuber and loves to commission fan art me and other VTuber friends. So I think I found a new calling, helping young VTubers out while still being. Yeah, that's great. It is fun. It feels nice to help people into the space, because it's a lot to take in when you want to learn about it. There's a lot of information, and not all of it's wrong, but like there's just so much, because there's different levels of it. It's very situational too, of what the person can handle at home. It's very situational what like computer they have. How much money they can spend, how much time they can like put into it, how much they're willing to commission for. It's a little rough. It's fun, and that's the reason why I've been in it for so long. Is like I've got cool people to talk to, and the medium keeps changing, so it's really interesting. But it's a lot. It feels really good to like help somebody out and give them like a direction. Like, whoa, this is great. You got an idea. You got some passion. Let me put you in a direction so you can be successful. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kizuna Ai is gonna be a Fortnite. And I think like a lot of people are like, who's that? She was gone too long. Yeah. What am I trying to achieve with hiatus? You're coming back, right? I will talk about that in a moment. First of all, achieving a hiatus is just gaining my mobility back. I am injured, and I'm going to be working on that primarily this winter and spring. And then I'm going to be working on creating a shop using some of my art skills to make some latent money set aside for myself and or whatnot, just to get some cash back in my pockets. This is nice. That, and I also want to make some stuff that, like, since I've been in the VTuber community for a while, I kind of have an idea of what people want and or need, because there's like always things that are like, oh, I wish this was here in this space. Well, like, well, I might be able to make that for you now. So I'm not doing commissions. I'm just doing straight up, I make what I want and then put it onto the store page. I'm not good with commissions. I don't do really well with that kind of pressure. Sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it kind of breaks my brain. I learned that a long time ago. So, and the other part is just to Get out of streamer brain. Your favorite dingus tuber almost graduated and normies are learning cookies on eyes and I want this year to end already. No! Yeah, 2026 has already been rough and it's not even been like a week and a half yet. It's so hard. Why? Kind of the same. I'm not sure I'm built for comms. I find I'm much better with like picking what the community kind of is looking for and making something that I like that fits into that puzzle piece. That's what I like doing. Yeah. That feels more fun to me. It's a challenge, but it's the challenge that it's on my terms. And I like that a lot. I hope I don't get derailed when I do get the shop set up and going. I will probably announce it again on my Twitter and my socials. Same thing with stream avatars. I will keep posting about that. Yeah, 2026 started off with you vomiting. Yeah. I'm sorry. Obviously came up here and got sick. Somehow I have dodged all of it for the last 2 weeks. So like family got sick and then they were like getting better. I'm like, okay, they're getting better. So like Abzu came up and then they weren't better and then everybody got sick and I'm just like, well, dang. It was terrible. I'm hoping like it's one of those things where all the bad luck is at the beginning, so we get it all out of the way. We'll see. Sometimes you just have to fight for your luck. I'm gonna be honest. You want to be lucky? You're gonna have to fight your way for it. I'm ready to fight. Screw it. My fault. No, it's not my fault. Check my DMs. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just, anytime you say this is gonna be my year, feels like it's gonna jinx it. No. This time is like I'm just gonna survive. I'll go fight. I'm gonna fight this year. It's not my year. I'm gonna fight it. It's time to fight. Time to break things. I look forward to being able to like just be a watcher for a while. I used to when I first started VTubing, I didn't know a lot of people. And I was really interested in the space and the people who were doing it. And I would spend a lot of time in VTuber chats and getting to know people that way. And that's how I met most of the people in the community. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that again. So, mission objective to survive. Yeah. Hello, Simon. I see you over there on YouTube. Appreciate you stopping in. We're unfortunately talking about my hiatus that's coming here in a couple of weeks. And I'm gonna disappear for a little while. But if anything, you're gonna see anything, it's gonna be on YouTube because I said I kind of want to like try a few skits with Pending with his new model that I kind of gifted him because I wanted to do some skits with him. He doesn't know that yet. And drag a few other people in. But again, when I say for streaming, I'm not actively streaming currently. Okay, it's Dan. No, I'm not. Refuse. Thanos snap. Well, yeah. I'll come back when you get the stones back. Going to Hollywood, so it's fair. I'm not going to Hollywood. I'm just gonna be in chat. I'll be able to bug y'all while I'm in chat, while also like bullying some of my friends. I bully people with bits and other things. It'll be good. That sounds fun to me. When we're I'm not. What do you think I'm gonna be doing? I'm not famous. But yeah, these are the reasons why I'm like I can't finally like I couldn't graduate. There's just no way. There's no way, because I'm still just gonna be like a goob, and everybody's like stuff here because I'm so integrated. These are all my friends. I'm so integrated into this community, even though the community is not really a community. It's just like a massive cultural thing. But anyway, you all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do this already. This is business as usual. Yeah, but now like I can really plot and plan. I can become a menace. It'll be great. I think it'll be a good old time. Friends are prisoners. You're not prisoners. No. I will be bugging like a few of you because, like I said, I still got to make hyperdrive members for the 4 stream avatars. So I'll be poking people about outfits and whatnot. I think Shad is next. Victims. Yeah. So, can't talk about it too much. I'm not under an NDA, and it's not corpo. Before I say this, I will be involved in another VTuber project in 2027, and that's about all I can say. I can't. There's no dates or anything for that. It's just 2027. I will say it's going to be YouTube centric, and it's not necessarily stream centric. So, yes, but there's not ready to reveal any details yet, and we probably aren't going to be able to reveal any details until after it's launched. So that's about as far as it goes. I will give you something on the 24th, and that's what you're gonna get. You said too much. You're curious. I will post it on the 24th. It will be in stream, and then I will post it on Twitter. And unfortunately, that's probably all you're gonna get from this account until it's after it's launched already. I can't. Sorry. So like I said, I'm not gone. I'm still going to be in this space. But like this year I'm just going to be. I'm working on me. It's a working on me time. I gotta get better, and hopefully the year gets better. I hope so. Oh gosh, we will see. Hopefully we don't end up in like a war or something. I don't know. I live in the US, and the US is a mess right now. It's bad. Yeah. The little death icons. That's appropriate. Yeah. Which is kind of one of the reasons I'm not getting political, but one of the reasons I like the idea of making some money and putting some stuff aside. I just, in case there's any emergencies, I like to have options. Options are good, and I do not want to go back to like retail and management. I've done that my entire life, and I'm like good at it. I don't want to do it. I hate it. Just because I'm good at it doesn't mean I want to do it. I don't like it. No, sir. Mm-mm. That was rough. It broke me, literally. We unfortunately still live in historical times, right? Right? We've been doing this since what, 2008? Sucks. It's terrible. Oh, you're tired, boss? Yeah, me too. I am gonna like try to. I have a bad habit of doom scrolling I'm going to have to like cut that off for my mental health, I think, for somewhat. I'm like, I want to be informed, but I do not want to be that informed all the time because it's mind breaking. Can we all move to Mars? Let's go into space. Way. Was it the one place capital? What was it? Capitalism hasn't gone to space. I know the meme, but I don't know the meme. was it Tim Curry who said that? Space. You know, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's so dumb. One place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Yeah, there you go. Obsy knows. I learned all my memes from Obsy. What game is it? Was it Space Invaders? I don't know if it was a game. Like the movie. Oh, it was Red Alert. Oh, is it a game? I don't know. I thought it was from a movie. At least you're not doom scrolling your feed. I try really hard to curate my streams and news feeds nowadays. Absolutely will not click on anything political on Twitter or Blue Sky for those reasons. Because then the algorithm, like, Blue Sky's not as a big deal, but like the algorithm will start feeding you that stuff because you clicked on it. Even if you pause too long just hovering over it and you don't interact with the post at all, it knows and it will still start feeding you stuff. So I'm just like nope, skip. As soon as I see it, I'm like, not right now. This is my happy time. No. It's so annoying. There's another meme that's on TikTok where like they're like, la 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 la, where they just kind of happily scrolling and then like start screaming because there's something horrible on your like news feed, and then suddenly it goes back to dumb memes. I feel like that's mentally breaking us somehow in some way, but I don't know how yet, and there's no studies on it. La 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 la, la la la. The world's heavy right now. I don't know if you've seen that. Got enough muted terms to block out most of it, yeah. I try to get the good memes. That's why. Wow. This is a side note, I am very full. Like, I stuffed my face full right before stream. And it was really good, but gosh, my tummy's so full right now. Finds the way back to you. Yeah, usually a lot of the political stuff finds its way, especially when it comes to TikTok, because TikTok is very, like, politically motivated in a lot of ways here in the States. Because it's still... For now, it's still not like moderated as much on the US side as on the other side. So like what they consider is a problem and may not be the same as what the US considers a problem. So a lot of stuff kind of gets through to the public. But again, that's going to change here soon. Big and round. I feel big and round. I slow cooked a chuck roast, and then I put like a can of, it's like beefy mushroom soup. It's basically gravy, and you just slow cook it all day, and then you basically just tear it apart like you would with like a pork roast. So it's pulled beef. Take out all the any fatty bits that might be in there, and then you put it over like a bowl of mashed potatoes. It's so good, and you like eat rolls and like green beans or something with it. It's just like, it's a lot of food. It tastes really good. It's a lot. Yeah, you do have to keep updating block terms. Protect your newsfeed. Protect your brain. It's tough, man. Oh, man. Funny story. Funny story. I haven't told Asu yet this. I was going to tell him the other day. I was going to announce my hiatus the same day he decided he was going on hiatus. Where he hung up his cape. And then I found out that he was like, I saw his announcement. Like, oh yeah, it's Asu's thing. Every year he has a thing where he pretends that he's going to graduate, but doesn't. And I'm like, I think this year he probably is. And so I refrained. I didn't announce it on the 28th. I'm like, oh. So I waited to make sure, and my hunch was kind of right. For one thing, you should copy him and do yearly graduations. The rule book's thrown out at this point, right? I'll come back next year on the same day, or I'll do it on Asu's day, and I'll pretend I'm graduating. Toss. And then I waited because Mikey did have a graduation. I'm like, oh, that's not good timing either. I was like, I have to do it soon because I need to do it on my 7-year anniversary. I'm like, oh dang, I'm running out of time here. I don't plan to do anything major or big deal. Because, like I said, I'm not disappearing from the space. I'm not graduating. So more than likely I'm probably just gonna have a stream where I just talk to my friends and stuff. Food, I love ramen. I make a special ramen all the time. I'll make a regular ramen. I'll usually cut up a lot of vegetables and I'll saute some sort of meat and veggies to put on the side or on top of it. Like add an egg, boiled egg or something. Good stuff. I know a lot of people got tired of ramen, especially in college years, understandably so, but when you add more stuff to it, it turns into a different dish every time. So you can add shrimp, you can add ham, you can add leftover, sometimes I add leftover pork chops. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff in ramen. You can decide to eat it as soup, you can decide not to use the soup and just use the noodles. I've done that before. Kind of tastes like lo mein when you do it that way. Oh. Hiccup. I have sour straws now. Ramen's really versatile. It's good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I waited. I waited to do anything about the not graduating, the hiatus, because everybody else was graduating or leaving. I'm like, oh god. I will say, it's not just 7 years, but people like Pending, or even Mikey who just graduated. People who's been doing VTubing for 5+ years. That's a long time to be in content creation. That's a long time for being content creation, regardless if you're a VTuber or not. So the fact that a lot of these old core group of VTubers are still around doing things is amazing, and it kind of shows that they got into this because when we got into it, it wasn't to get famous really fast. It was just a new medium and it was interesting. It was different. We were able to play with it and stuff. So, and they're still working on having fun with the medium and whatnot. And I like it. But I'm not surprised seeing some people kind of step back or hanging up the cape for a while, because it's a long time doing the same thing. It's not exactly the same every time. I mean, it grows as you grow, but that's a long time to do content creation. Most people finish content creation within 3 or 4 years. If you're making it the 5+ year mark, you're doing something good. Sturdy. You're doing sturdy, hardy content creators. Probably in it for something else besides just like, I want to be famous. Please adore me. Most of the time I'm doing it because they're just hanging out with friends. I'm gonna be honest. Nom nom. I say I'm full, but I'm eating sour dudes. Because I like sour candy. But yeah, I'll likely have a chatting stream or something. Open your expired subscription tab and see all the names are coming on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually. Man. My follower list on Twitch, if you scroll way back, there's some people on there. I did go through them like a while ago. There's quite a few that have disappeared. But then there's also still quite a few that are like around, or they're around in a different way. there's several people that are around in a different way. They like started one way and transformed. Transmogrified. Which one's mogrified over here? Man. I'm waiting for the conductor to show up. I'm hoping that's gonna be soon. I'm curious. And again, the knowers know, yeah. Once upon a time. I think a lot of people who've been around are a little disenchanted with the space, but I think for the most part, it gets still... Oh, maybe it's Disney, but for the most part, it's still good. I don't know. It's less close because it's gotten so big, but I don't know. It's still fine. I don't know. Not everyone knows that. Also, a VTuber, they don't take you seriously for not having a 2D avatar. Are you working with like a 3D avatar, or is it a PNG? A lot of veterans just want to be there and lay and flourish. Yeah. There's always like a little bit of drama, but I think there's always drama with whatever hobby or like corner of specialty that you enjoy. There's always going to be a little bit of that. But for the most part, like, I've not had like a bad experience at all. Again, I'm not leaving this space because there's something toxic going on or that I'm unhappy. That's not the case. In this case, I'm quitting while ahead. Not kind of, sorta. I don't know if I can consider myself ahead. I am stepping back while I'm in a good space to make it so I'm in a better space later, if that makes any sense. You only have the reality one? What's the reality one? Is that from the app? I feel like there's a VTuber app. I'm not familiar like with the name. There's a VTuber app that you can create your own little 3D avatar. Is that what you're talking about? I always thought that was really cool. Okay, you're using the app. I gotcha. I follow you. No, like you were legit. I promise. You were a legit VTuber. Yeah. The apps are interesting. I like the fact that, like, I think I'm familiar with the one that you're talking about, where you can create your own avatar and stream from it. I like the fact that it has the character creator for you, but whenever it's stuck inside an app, it really kind of like it really narrows your audience. And so it's very hard to grow, and a lot of times it's a little stifling. I don't know if it, like, your model, I'm sure, is fine. I think it's probably perfectly fine. I don't know if it's not the model. It's the you're stuck with a very specific group of people on that app. So. Yeah, viewer tastes do fluctuate between 2D and 3D for several years. Whenever somebody sees something cool, new tech on either side, people kind of like flow in one direction back and forth. All the big VTubers, like the really big ones, they have both. They all have one of each, you know, or two of each, three of each, whatever. They'll have a 3D model for VR chat. They'll have a 3D model for MMDs. They'll have a 3D model for just streaming. Then they'll have a 2D model for like when games are heavy. They'll have a 2D model for, you know, travel. They'll have a 2D model because they're feeling lazy. There's just like, it's very use specific. People who are like, oh, 2D only purists are kind of weird. Yeah, PNG for the broken AA game. Yes. AAA. Like Monster Hunter. Gosh, Monster Hunter was bad. Still is bad. Yep. I'm curious, Sakuna, did they let you use the avatar off of the app? Or is it solely contained within the app? Can you download it and use it other places? When it works anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to test that and see if it actually works. You want a nice 3D? There are a few you can purchase off of Booth. 3D sometimes can be more processing, like it's like has a higher processing weight than like 2D, but that is not actually always the case nowadays. So it still depends. Like I couldn't like. I can't suggest like a good place for you to go because you're like, again, what I was telling Tinkerus earlier, like everybody's situation when they're starting VTubing is extremely different. Booth is a good place to start. They do have like starter VTuber models for 3D. You have used it, but nothing works well. Yeah, okay. What I currently use is something I put together myself from pre-made assets from offline. So it's uniquely my avatar, but at the same time, they're all like, it is a mishmash of things that have been made for VTubers and or VR chat. I use Warudo for capture. I have to use an iPhone for facial capture. And I do have a leap motion. You cannot get leap motion anymore unless it's through like a third party, and that they're hard to find. But that is for hands and whatnot. You can do like camera leap, like camera motion capture on Warudo, but it's extremely heavy on like computer use, and it's not very good. So like it's not typically worth using currently. It's getting better, but it's not there yet. Yeah, I actually have an extra leap motion. I never traded out. I bought a leap motion too, but I've never switched out from my original one. I haven't had to. But I bought it right before the company went under. It got bought out and did a dead, sadly. A lot of people now use VR gloves, which are great. There are some out there, but the cheapest ones out there are still like $300+. So, and those are like the cheapest you can find. Most of them like run between like $600 and $1,000. And then you have to play your games in gloves all the time. Which I'm like, oh, that sounds terrible. I like my setup. I'm not wired in any way or form, which is awesome. Sour candy. Blah. I picked up the blue one. The blue one is really sour. Yeah, I wasn't sure if your app would let you download a VRM or not. There was an old one. What was it called? Started with a K. They used to be able to download it for a price. But they don't offer that anymore. That service ended, unfortunately. Other than that, you can make one in Vroid. Vroid is fine for beginners. It does have a stigma. I hate that it has a stigma, but it has a stigma. A lot of people who have Vroid avatars, there's like a stigma in the space of like, oh, I have a Vroid avatar, bleh. It's dumb, but it's just how it is. I wish not so. Okay, so next week, gonna try to do like a community day playing Orange Juice. I'm gonna post a poll on the Discord and see what days you want to play that together. I will be in an open Discord with other people to play with, and then we will just play Orange Juice probably for like 3 to 4 hours. It'll be either Friday or Saturday night. Again, I want to try to stream just about every day before I like pop off into hiatus land. It's still a little too cold for me to like actually doing a whole lot of like movement anyway, so most of the time I've been spending my time under electric blankets, keep my muscles warm, keep things flexible as much as possible, whatnot. Why did I just say you hate us? I was thinking about also playing some Helldivers. I have not been in Helldivers in forever though. I want to see who shows up to play some OJ. I'll be poking some people. It's like, hey, we're gonna play some OJ. Let's be toxic for a day. You still want to play? Have you played Helldivers, DK? Do you own that yet? You don't own it yet. Okay. I was gonna say, if you own it, like, we could play, and we'll grab maybe like Insane or somebody to remind us how to play, because I've forgotten. I would need a refresher real bad. Hang on, let you check. We can have a Helldivers night. We could die a lot. We get back in the cans. Back in the cans and get shot down to planets. With a human Pez machine. To go. You've been playing Helldivers 2 a lot. Yeah, you do have Helldivers, bro. Alright. I will poke you about it. Insane's been like, hey, when are we playing this again? Oh man. I don't think I ever got up to like level like 10 difficulty. I think I only got up to like 7. That was as far as I got, and then I stopped playing. I got distracted by something else. So, you won't start that high either. We'll start at like 5, I think is what it is. 4 or 5, I think. Something like that. They optimized it though. I'm very curious because I did download the optimized version of it, so now it's not like a giant game anymore. I'm very curious at how it plays. They chunked it and like it's like 1/3 the size it used to be or something. It's so small now, which is amazing. It's a good job, guys. Well done. You made it fit. I thought about playing some games tonight. I don't think I'm gonna play some games tonight. I will play some tomorrow. I feel like it's not thematically appropriate. It feels weird. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going on hiatus in a couple weeks, and I'm like, let's play a video game. It feels weird. I don't know. I feel weird about it. I am addicted to a newish game called Town to City. I'm gonna play that tomorrow. It's just a sim game. It's a very cute, like very calm with sim type game. So I feel like it's gonna be a late morning, early afternoon stream tomorrow. We'll chat over food and just play a very comfy game and goof off together. Talk about whatever, that kind of thing. I feel like I was supposed to be part of something on Sunday, but now I don't remember. Maybe it was implied. I don't remember. Anyway. But yeah, I will post a poll about OJ. I will poke you DK about Helldivers. Oh, Obzy wants to play Stone Simulator. Well, we can have a chatting stream and we'll play Stone Stimulator. Simulator. Okay. Obzy had me buy Stone Simulator for some dumb reason. I don't know why. What is this for? We're just gonna watch a rock. It's not even like the ducks game where like you let the ducks fall down and watch each duck come down. No, now it's like it's just watch a rock. Watch a rock. It's goofy. There are a lot of good games coming out. Animal Crossing is getting an update here in like a couple days. You have so many jokes. Like the Stone Stimulator. Yeah. Look, I stuttered over my words. Just know this. What? What? No, it's not bad. Shake up the coal. Oh my gosh. It's not gonna know. Obzy's not gonna answer. He's not gonna answer. Stimulating objects that are rock or hard. Among other things. Sakana, spray your coal at Obzy. He deserves it. Just open that up in his direction. It's fine. Oh man. Oh. I do a stretch now. I've been a little stressed about this, but not so much anymore. If this feels correct. So there you go. Good job. Good job. No, 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 no! How dare. It's not meant for me. One day. I got hit with a fish. One day we'll smack Obzy with like a fish or some cheese or something like that. Just set up your redeems. I am not a raccoon. How dare. How dare. When he set that up one day. One day, I pinged Pending to help him set up his new avatar. He's just gotta give me a date and time where we can get together and work on that. It's on the list. It is, it is, it is. To the list. The great big list. I make lists, and then I abandon them like 1/3 of the way through. But I get 1/3 of it done. Yeah. Maybe after I finish the patch. Yeah. I just give you all my pillows. Like after I'm done with the pillows, you can have my pillows. Beat you with pillows, it's fine. Pending needs cookies. I feel like he needs cookies. For sure. But setting up Warroot is a task. You'll make a fort. I believe there's kind of a way you can pick up objects in Warudo. It's complicated because it's like you have to double the object. I'm not gonna explain here on stream, but basically it exists in your space, in the Warudo space, and when you touch it, it shows up on your hand, which is technically a different item, right? And then when you let it go, it becomes like a different item again. It's weird. I understand it, but it's like really hard to explain how it works on stream. I don't know if you can make a fort or not, though. I'm not sure how collision works. Ooh, wow. I see you playing Silk Song. But okay, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna play. I'm gonna play some Town to City. We're gonna make a town and a city. I already started playing one, but I think I'm gonna start fresh, so y'all can see what I'm doing, and I might kind of do it a little differently now that I kind of understand how the game works. It's very relaxing. It's a good watch while you're doing something else kind of stream. Does that sound terrible? But no, it's definitely one of those things like I'm interested in, but like at the same time, like I can also like it's like a very good like co-working type of like game. You're looking for secret areas. Secret. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, Code Vein comes out here soon. I'm waiting to see everybody's characters again that people make. But let me see. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. So I just wanted to talk about hiatus stuff and why I'm kind of changing things up and I'm gonna disappear for a while. I am going to be on Twitter. If you DM me on Twitter, I should be able to answer. It may not be right away. Same thing with those who know me on Discord. So if you have any questions or you're just curious how things are going on, you can poke me. It's fine. Yeah. And I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to try to stream every day. I don't have a set time for these things. I will post them on Twitter and Blue Sky as I know it. So I won't be a stranger for the next couple of weeks, and we'll have fun together and do really silly stuff up until then. Yay! Let me see who's online right now. Basil Wolf is on. I like Basil Wolf. Porcelain Maid is also doing alright. I know a little bit more closely. Not really. Ah! Blah, 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 blah. Hey! Could you at least get it into my mouth? I love the googly eyes. It's good stuff. Raid. Should I spell this right? Say hi to Porcelain Maid. They are doing art right now. Should be fun. And I will see some of you tomorrow, and I will post as I go. So I appreciate you listening to me and my kind of ramblings. This is awkward. This just a little awkward. I expected this to happen, but also at the same time it's weird because I've been streaming for a really long time. It's just strange, but again, the change is good. Again, it's a change to be better in the future. There's no reason like, oh, I hate YouTubing. No, it's nothing like that. It's actually kind of the opposite. I'm just like, I just want to do better. So, and get better also. We are off. We say hi to Porcelain Maid. I'll catch you later. Bye. Alright, y'all on YouTube. I'll see you around. Bye bye.